Okay, prime numbers. Alright, use the fundamental principle of fractions to cancel out the common factors. 3 over 5. There is no common factors to divide up. The original fraction was 3 over 5. The original fraction, 3 over 5, was already written in lowest terms. Alright, so when it's like this is the lowest terms. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything. Lowest terms, lowest terms, lowest terms, and all that. It's all prime numbers, all prime numbers, all prime numbers. Multiplying fractions. A over B times C over D equals A over C over B over D. Alright, so A over B, A over B, A over B, times, C over D, C over D, C over D equals A over AC, 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 over BD, BD, BD. In other words, we're multiplying fractions. Multiply the numerators together to get the product's numerator. Multiply the denominators together to get the product's denominator. So both numerators multiply, both denominators multiply. Just go straight across, straight across, straight across, straight across, straight across, straight across. N, D, D, D. N for numerator, D for denominator. Alright, make sure that you reduce your answers as shown above. You may do this before you multiply or after. Reduce means literally gets at prime numbers, gets prime numbers, gets prime numbers. We're going to get to that eventually. It's going to explain all that on the bottom. Ignore me scrolling up and all that. Well, you're going to see the reduce. This long-term straight, this is reducing, this is reducing, this is reducing. You're going to see an example. Just ignore the reducing sentence until this is done. Alright, multiply. Write the final answer in lowest terms. 5 over 7 times 3 over 10. 5 over 7 times 3 over 10. Alright, so when you get it like this, straight up, bring 5 times 3 down, 5 times 3 down, 5 times 3 down, line, 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 7 times 10 down, 7 times 10 down, 7 times 10 down. So straight across, straight across, straight across, bam, 5 times 3, bam, 5 times 3, bam, 5 times 3, straight across, straight across, straight across, 7 times 10 equals, and then you actually start doing the problem. And remember, break it down, break it down, break it down. Break down all the big numbers. Break down all the big numbers, break down all the big numbers. 10 is breakdownable, 10 is breakdownable, 10 is breakdownable, and this means, hold up. Rewrite 10 as a product of primes, rewrite 10 as a product of primes, rewrite 10 as a product of primes, aka break it down 2 times 5, break it down 2 times 5, break it down 2 times 5. And then take out all the numbers that are the same. Take out all the sets that are the same, all the sets that are the same, all the sets that are the same, aka divide out the common factors. Divide out the common factors, divide out the common factors. 5, 5. You're both the same. 5, 5, you're both the same. 5, 5, you're both the same. And then bring down 3, bring down 3, bring down 3, multiply, multiply, multiply. 14, 14, 14. Bring down 14, bring down 14, bring down 14. 3 times 14, 3 over 14, 3 over 14, 3 over 14. And a lot of this is just memorizing, like, dividing out common factors. Just memorize the steps, memorize the steps. Memorize the steps. Reciprocal. A times 1 over A equals 1. And A cannot equal 0. Reciprocal, reciprocal, reciprocal. A, whole number A, whole number A, whole number A times 1 over A times 1 over A times 1 over A equals 1, equals 1, equals 1. A cannot equal 0. A cannot equal 0. A cannot equal 0. Two numbers are reciprocals of each other if their product is 1. Okay, now, where was it? Reciprocal. Alright, this is not going to make any type of sense until you get to the... until we get to the problem, it's not going to make any type of sense, but I'm going to read it anyway. Two numbers are reciprocals of each other if their product is 1. In other words, you flip the number upside down. The numerator becomes the denominator and vice versa. For example, 5, which can also be written as 5 over 1 and 1 over 5 are reciprocals. 3 over 4 and 4 over 3 are reciprocals of each other. Just know 3 over 4 and 4 over 3 are pretty similar. 3 over 4 and 4 over 3 are pretty similar. 3 over 4 and 4 over 3 are pretty similar. Alright. Dividing fractions.